So hello, this video is to help Solomon's with SEO and generating more leads, more inquiries, and just basically getting more out of their marketing. So I've been contracted to look into this for the marketing manager, and here's my analysis. So first and foremost, I guess this website here is trying to generate as many different inquiries for many different segments. These are the segments. You got carpet, hybrid, vinyl, roller blinds, timber, laminate, curtains, outdoor, and platinum shutters. So that's great. And what I did was as well, just to get a better understanding of how it ranks, is I've gone into Uber Suggest, and then I've ranked them based on the number of visitors and which pages are getting most attention. So as we can see from this list at the top here, we have 12,894 visitors, and that was in the last 30 days. So what we can see here as well is that amongst those keywords searched, floor near me, flooring near me, floors near me, carpet shops, flooring stores, and so on and so forth. And when we look at the website, we can see just on the bottom here that they've got an online catalog. Why choose us? And I believe just over here they've got to find your local store. So when you type in your geographic postcode, this will then help you source the person or the store nearest to you, which is great. And then as it goes and displays different locations, gives you an option to visit the web store, which is then opening and redirecting to that store location. And I assume that each store have their own management and SEO and tracking that they do. And I guess the question was, how do you help rank the top domain and the stores, the local stores? So there's your local stores. So they've got their own content, their own information. But from what I can see, I believe it's still within the Solomon's store, main store. So if I click on any of those tabs, it will go directly to the main store, which is great. I mean, there's only one website to maintain, and there's there's a beauty in doing that when it comes to managing different locations as well. And you have a Google Maps like this, and it works quite well. So no issues there at all. I guess we're fulfilling those needs, as you can see. Floor near me, flooring near me, floors near me. That's what people are looking for. So I think that's been done really well. As we go down the list, we see vinyl floor as the next category, and we can see vinyl flooring, floor vinyl, vinyl for flooring, vinyl tiling, and so on and so forth. So again, these are our positions: 5, 10, 9, 7. So we do semi-okay for these. Maybe not as good as the ones we did for flooring, but that's okay. We're getting there, and it looks like we're doing a decent job there. This is when the trouble sort of starts, is when we start looking for, on Google, we look for our main keyword, which is in this case, we said it was vinyl flooring. So once we do a search for vinyl flooring, this is where I think there's room for opportunities. So we're going to do a search for vinyl flooring, and we're going to see what we get. So first and foremost, we see that we get these. Let me just hide this. We see these deck of cards here, which are products that are listed on the Google shopping network. These seem to be getting the bulk of the activity. So the way to get these listed on our website is to actually offer them as a shopping cart option. So we need to be able to activate the e-com function to enable that. Then what we see is we have Bunnings, we have Carpet Call, and what I noted by visiting some of these stores is that a lot of these guys, they kind of start showing you the options of the floorings that they have available, and There's Solomon right there. So I'll open him up as well. So what we can see is Bunnings, top categorization, and then they give you the option to buy directly from them, which is um, quite unique to them. And then I go to Cup It Cool, and they do a similar thing where they show you the options, the applications, the type of timber, the finish, the color grade, and then I go to Choice Flooring, and they do a similar thing, which is great. They got a selection there of 8 different pages. You can choose by color, by product range, and that works really well by the sounds of it. So this is a common format that your market is using, and one that we need to take consideration of it. So this is our page. So we've got vinyl flooring, and then we've got the different options as well. So we've got several pages with several options, and that works really well. It's still loading. So while this loads, I guess what we need to start considering is that a lot of people that are doing search for vinyl flooring are still considering learning more about the product, learning about the options, learning about all there is to learn about vinyl flooring, and what I can see here, there being an opportunity for somebody to educate the marketplace a little bit more than what Bunnings and maybe Carpet Choice and the others have done, and enabling people to make more informed decisions. How we do that? Well, it could be a combination of like Bunnings, like offering people a deck of cards like this, where they can sort of highlight the different functions within the product. Maybe a starting price, it's like what is the cost per meter for this product, and obviously the opportunity for them to add to their cart. Whether or not you can make the transaction, you can still capture a lead by letting them add to their cart. So that might be something you consider. So these scorecards are fantastic because it gives you a um, quick way to determine whether these products are the ones you need. And of course, whenever you have categories that enable you to make it an even more informed decision, that's going to help things even further. So I'd really be recommending that you consider looking at some scorecards here that offer a little bit more information than what we have right there. Maybe we got quite a wide space of white space there. If we look at maybe just adding more information about the product and a starting range, price, the applications, whether it's wet area or whether it's 10-year lasting or whatever it may be. I think that if you can provide more information about the actual choices that you have available and the application, it's going to help the end user a lot more. Now, these are great options that you've got here, but they're not enough for me to say this is what I want versus that. Now, I will say that you have got a compare feature there, but I this here is more of what you would be probably looking to do, but showing them side by side, so without them having to choose one to compare. So there's definitely some areas here which you can look at improving, or I would say tweaking to get more conversions on your site. That would be my number one recommendation when it comes to improving the actual conversions to leads inquiries, is to try and maximize that traffic that comes to this page, because vinyl flooring, by the looks of it, actually gets a bulk of your traffic. and just getting more content in here to help people really navigate and understand how you can help them. So that's number one. My next recommendation would be um, social media. So I've gone into your Facebook page, and I can see you're pretty active on there, and you got posted, you put up on a regular basis, which is great, and you've got some semi what warm offers in there, which is good. But where I started noticing um, areas for improvement, where number one is obviously the amount of people that are viewing these posts is not enough. So I'd be looking to get more more eyeballs to my ads. So as you can see, this one's had 1,700 views. So I'd be trying to get more activity out of these posts, and I mean, some of these make sense to have as organic, like Anzac Day, that makes sense. Some of these make sense to be organic, but I would say that you need some strong offers to be ran on Facebook to encourage people to download. Now, I know you've got some catalogs in here, and you've got some minor call to actions, which are great, but I guess these might work really well for the people that know the brands really well and they just want to get an update. But if you're trying to really get people off Facebook and into your lead funnel and converting into inquiries for you, you really need to give them a strong incentive as to why. And the strong reason needs to be very obvious, very clear, and it needs to have an action in place. So maybe you do vinyl floorings for hospitals. Maybe you do vinyl floorings for veterinary clinics. Maybe you do vinyl floorings for dental clinics. So if you can go to that level where you're sort of focusing on the end use, then you're going to find that it's going to convert a lot better, especially on something like social media, because people on there are not necessarily looking to buy a product or service. You need to encourage them to do so. So I found a website here that sort of does that, and they've packaged it in such a way that people, if they're looking for laminate flooring, where are we? Just bring back that page I had. So they've got this vinyl sheet commercial. I think this would work really well where you're focusing on the end use. Like what we have here is a I'd say a swimming bath center, a gym, a maybe a mechanic workshop or something. So then you could run ads on Facebook that are targeting those demographics, those people, and then you more likely have success out of a campaign you run. So that's something to consider, is running specific offers to verticals on Facebook that target your end user, and then you're giving them a really strong reason as to why they should take you up on the offer. So things like downloading a catalog or getting access to a catalog is good, but it's not really going to motivate these people to take action. So it might be a free installation, could be one. Another one could be upgrade the warranty from 5 years to 10. Another one could be that you will upgrade the flooring quality for 1 month only for all gyms that are looking for this anti-slip, antibacterial flooring, if that's even an option. But we need to have a really strong reason. And if you submit your inquiry by the end of this month, you go on the list to qualify for this. So we definitely need to work on those bases. Continuing, of course, the organic reach that you've got on there, and still continuing what you have, but really taking it up a notch. And I definitely think that having dedicated landing pages for products that we run is going to be the way to go, because you definitely don't want to be driving them to your homepage where you're not specifically talking about that offer. So I would be looking at doing that as well. Landing pages, specific offers, continuing your organic, focusing on ranking. Well, focus on improving the vinyl landing page if you want to, just to help people segment what they're looking for. And I think that these will be very good starts to your marketing campaign. We can definitely look to do other things as time goes on, but this is quite common amongst many businesses. What do they focus on when it comes to improving conversions? And and this is where I would start. I would start by focusing on where I get most of my traffic and how can I help that traffic redirect to all parts of my website. And then I would focus on how do I run offers for niche verticals, create specific landing pages, and create strong reasons to run these promotions, and make it an incentive to run paid ads on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and so on and so forth. I think that's a really quick and innovative way to go about figuring out where to dedicate your attention. Let me know your thoughts, and happy to do another video like this, but hope that helps.